Released in late 2022, Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2 is the latest game in the blockbuster FPS series. Although the multiplayer service offers regular content updates, players have discovered serious flaws. This problem isn't unique to Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2, as the annual release model often frustrates a wider player base, and unfortunately the series continues to repeat mistakes rather than reassess how these projects live up to their full potential. Where past games have tested almost every theater of recent military history, some even taking creative liberties in different scenarios, Call of Duty has embraced a variety of technologies and experiences. One would expect that for such a wide range of elements there would be a uniform standard for quality maps and modes. Instead, recent discussions have been filled with fan suggestions to improve the Modern Warfare 2 map, while sidelining other 6v6 options. Many would argue that the main multiplayer game is solid, although there are definitely flaws that prevent it from maintaining a long-term edge. Why Call of Duty 6v6 is missing. Modern Warfare 2 succeeds with smart, responsive gunplay that's primarily iterative rather than derivative. Its free-to-play companion, Warzone 2, offers extensive action gameplay, including Battle Royale and extraction modes drawn from the base game's feature set. Overall, it's a broad but dizzying array of multiplayer games that appeal to a casual, competitive, and progression-based mindset. The combat still feels visceral, with a large arsenal to celebrate the show, but these explosive mechanics are marred by Call of Duty's persistent meta issues. For some, the controversial game balance is most apparent in traditional multiplayer games where players are forced into melee combat. While Activision built an audience in open warfare and live events, the premium experience rocked Warzone 2. Forking's mass appeal is understandable, and supporting the most popular model makes business sense, but it may challenge the team's focus. To be fair, the new season of Call of Duty tries to highlight fan favorites. However, some of the expected additions may not cover shopper search and card selection, features that are essential, not add-ons. The future of Call of Duty multiplayer. In fact, any AA production cycle tied to a model year will have to make some concessions. Quality versus quantity is a major talking point for game franchises, not just Call of Duty, so it's commendable that developers manage to find ways to keep such a prolific IP healthy. However, the quality control on maps like Tarak and Santacena Border Crossing is troubling, not that the choice isn't viable, as tastes tend to vary with obvious differences in level design. There's also uncertainty surrounding the return of beta maps in Modern Warfare 2, which suggests hesitation in the series with a certain game flow. The controversial lack of reliability in Call of Duty's latest layout suggests there is room for improvement. Ideally, 6v6 multiplayer games should still collect a variety of maps to suit all playstyles. Snipers and assault rifles will always be a combination in military shooters, and future entries may have situational solutions while avoiding formal targeting. Smaller maps are inherently limited to tighter areas where verticals, openings, or controlled branching can be used to break up corridors. The best Call of Duty maps push the limits of these structures and provide interesting navigation loops for counterattacks and direct communication. How Call of Duty approaches balance. Besides the map, there are many other factors that affect a player's experience in a multiplayer FPS mode. Call of Duty has long used a ranking scheme to address the lack of skill in matches, and Modern Warfare 2's skill-based matchmaking has been criticized for being overly punishing. The resolution is fuzzy and probably won't please all viewers, but this split system could serve players better if they were a little more forgiving. The prevailing mood describes a degree of difficulty that has oscillated too far. Some games are almost played by luck. There is no doubt that developers need to carefully adjust the game's online infrastructure, as there are also many unwanted exploit risks. Weapons are another important area that may need to be addressed as you get deeper into the gameplay. Unlocking happens in an unusual place, and overpowered weapons regularly disrupt the community, whether they are acquired or not. The goal should be to maintain tension between the different loadouts. Moving forward paves the way for more specialization, though Modern Warfare 2's weapon balance seems to prioritize raw firepower over functionality. Alternatively, Call of Duty could try to balance its weapons, each offering a unique trade-off and revealing new strategies on the battlefield. The series 6v6 mode has become an essential part of multiplayer games, and as long as it has real support, it will be received more positively. Popularity isn't Call of Duty's main concern, but at the same time, tarnished promises don't necessarily bode well for the IP's future. A sprawling franchise can become vulnerable if spread too widely, as Activision's talent needs to be concentrated to maintain its goals. Modern Warfare 2 Season 2 update will bring more 6v6 maps in the near future, and despite some flaws, fans will likely enjoy the content on offer. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2 RP Jams PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One on Xbox Series X, S. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and support my channel.